summertime treats, especially when it's hot out, is a cantaloupe. And it's amazing how easy these are to grow, especially in hot areas. Now, you can do it one way. You can go to the store and you can buy a package of seeds. That's one way you can do it. However, also, so I paid $2.53 roughly for this cantaloupe. I'm gonna eat it, but inside this cantaloupe is probably another 14 or 15 easily dollars worth of seeds. You just gotta harvest them, prep them up right, and then you can grow your own cantaloupe right in your backyard. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna cut this cantaloupe in half, and you're gonna see inside here you've got all your seeds with your flesh in there, and you're just gonna scoop them out into a jar. Just like that. So you get all of your seeds. Because if you buy a seed pack, you might get 20 seeds maybe. And there's probably a couple hundred seeds in this one cantaloupe right here. And so when you buy cantaloupe, not only are you buying a tasty snack, but you are buying possibly a way to fund your cantaloupe for seasons to come. But what you're going to do is, just need all these seeds up here. You put these in a jar, a glass. One more. All right, so we got all this in here, and we're gonna soak this in water for about 2 days, and then we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna finish this up for you. So I'm gonna show you how to get these seeds, harvest them up, dry them up, and get them ready for going into the ground. Okay, so as you can see, after a couple days here, you have this pulp separated out here to the top, and then you have your seeds on the bottom. Now, the reason for doing this is, there's two reasons for separating it like this, right? One, it gets rid of all of the pulp from around the seeds, and then you just scoop it off the top, and then you can rinse them off. But you see how these seeds that are floating up here? Those seeds are not good. So those are definitely not good. The ones on the bottom, those are your better seeds. Those are the ones that are probably going to sprout. So the reason for separating them like this is so that you separate your good seeds from your bad seeds, and you clean your seeds off real good. All right, so we're going to get these rinsed off, and we're going to get them laid out. All right, so now, as you can see here, we have it spread out on a paper towel on a plate, and this is the same one, the same paper towel and the same plate I use for drying all my seeds, so I don't try not to waste a lot of stuff. But after a couple days, these seeds will be completely dried out, and once you're sure, 2, maybe 3 days, you want to make sure they're completely dried out, and then you'll be able to freeze them for a couple hours, and then you'll be able to put them in an envelope, and we'll finish that up later. But there's a couple reasons why cantaloupes are a good option. We have dogs, and in small moderation, dogs can even eat cantaloupe. You just make sure they don't get the seeds or the rinds, and it has like a bunch of different vitamins and nutrients that are good for even dogs, and so it's a healthy, nutritious snack for them and us. So there you have it. We'll be back in a couple days when these are completely dried up, and then we'll get these finished. Everybody, all right, and so this is our final step. So as you can see, all these cantaloupe seeds have been thoroughly dried out. You gotta make sure there's no moisture left on them whatsoever. And then you just take a envelope like what we have here, cantaloupe, and you put, and this is from a previous, this is one cantaloupe right here. This is 2 cantaloupes, and we've got enough seeds to just grow tons and tons of crops. So, and again, if you're going to be buying food anyway, you may as well save the seeds if you will, because then you can grow your own, and then you don't have to buy as much. And then, so basically, this envelope is just loaded, packed with cantaloupe seeds. And so next year, we're going to get these started early. We're going to soak them overnight. When we do that next year, we're going to soak them. We're going to get that germination process started, just like what we do with our cantaloupe, or with our cucumber weather, which happens to be in the same family anyway. And then we'll get those started. We're probably going to get those started in February. Get those started in February, so that we can get, you know, like some good 2-3 inch shoots already going before March hits there. And then we'll be able to get those in the ground so that we can have a jump start. So that hopefully next summer we can get a lot of juicy, delicious cantaloupe. And another thing, and I'm not sure if I did mention this, but the great thing about cantaloupe is that in moderation, as long as it's not the seeds and the rinds, makes a great treat for our dogs as well. So, all right, but that's it. That's the best way to effectively harvest cantaloupe seeds. I'll be bringing you other seeds on how to harvest them: cucumbers, zucchinis, you know, peppers. We'll be going through all those in a way that you can preserve your own seeds for future crops. Anyway, until next time, keep prepping.